good, fellas? This youngster from Jeff Rocks, and I'm continuing about my story about my life, my prison term, and my experience, and all the prison I've been through. I'm going through them one by one. I'm just like going through them real quick. And the last time I was talking about was Calipat. Calipat was pretty cool. It was a good prison. There was a lot of fucking dope, phones, contraband, everything. It's in Southern California. It's a cool pin. You know what I mean? Still a level 4. That shit is serious, but luckily I didn't have to stab anybody and shit, and everything was good. You know what I mean? But I didn't have that much write up on Calipat. I only caught like cell phone write up. I got caught with a phone. They put me in the hole for 3 months, whatever and shit. But that's about it. Eventually, after all these years, my points came down, and I was eligible to go to a motherfucking level 3, right? So here you go, level 3. Level 3 is cool. It's way better than level 4 because it's more chillax. And at this point, I was hoping they'll just like put me somewhere close at home. It don't matter where, but somewhere close at home to where my family can visit me. I get to see them, they get to see me, and because I feel bad for them actually, because what people don't be talking about is that when you start doing your time, to those who's thinking about fucking putting in work and doing time and whatnot, if you get caught or whatever and shit, if you got a family that loves you, you know mom, dad, whatever, who knows, they're doing time also, so you might want to think about that before you fucking do your crime and shit, because they're gonna be suffering too. If you're locked up, they're locked up too. They love you, they're locked up too. That's how it is and shit. So I wanted to fucking stay at California so I can be with my mom, my family, so they could visit me better and shit. But yeah, but I got a ducket that says I'm going to motherfucking California out of state, and those facilities over there, they're like all the way to motherfucking Oklahoma, Mississippi. Don't get me wrong, it's cool over there too, cause I heard it's lovely over there. I got a homie over there in Snap and fucking Jumper. They had the yard over there in Mississippi. They got it good, so I don't mind kicking it with the homie going over there and shit. But anyway, so I got my ducket. I'm going to a fucking level 3. I'm saying my goodbyes to the homies and shit. At that time, I had a phone, and before I left, I shout out to the homie Uso V, and I left there. It was cool. It was cool. I'm on my way to motherfucking out of state, and right now they got the reception at my time. I believe this was around 2013 or 2014. They have a reception for that California out of state. In Arizona, they have 2 yards over there, but that's where we go first, and then from there, you just hope and pray to God that you just stay over there because it's close by at the house. Arizona is just right next to California, but after staying in Arizona, I got to duck it again, and it says I'm going to motherfucking Oklahoma, right? I'm like, fuck. I wanted to go to Mississippi because that's where the homies is at. The homie Snap and the homie Jump from the hood. And fucking, fuck it. It's still level 3. I've been in level 4 for so fucking long that I wanted to experience some fucking, some Disneyland and shit. So, and I was, because when I went to Calipat, that was Disneyland for me. I came from Pelican Bay 180. I came from motherfucking Kern Valley. We just ran out. Came from fucking war and shit. So, just wanted to feel good, feel better, better surrounding, better environment. People that got dates like me, people that are going home and not too serious, man. Just like have fun and shit. That's what I wanted. I wanted the phone. I wanted everything. So they got me going to Oklahoma, right? I'm in Arizona and shit. And then, by the way, the bus ride from Arizona to Oklahoma, that shit was crucial. We was in a fucking bus for like 16 hours, 18 hours. I don't know, cause we left at this date, and then we arrived over there in Oklahoma the next fucking day. So that's a long fucking ride. But I just remember being fucking miserable on that bus ride. I'm like, fuck, cause you're all chained up, you're shackled up, it hurts, man. You're fucking they wrap around the fucking chain in your stomach, and then they got you fucking chained up, and then your ankles, they're chained up too, like your super maximum security. But mind you, people that are going to the out of state, people that are qualified, are only level threes that has a parole date. If you ain't got no parole date, you're level three and you're a lifer, then you're gonna stay in California. You're not qualified to go to pretty much the low people that got dates like me, parole dates, people that don't got life like me. You're qualified to go over there to out of state. If you don't have life, you can go there. So anyways, it's my bus ride. I'm going to Oklahoma. I finally reached Oklahoma. They got us on orientation first, and from I remember when I came to orientation, uh, word spread that there was a Pinoy that hit the yard. So I got this kite from uh, B-Dog from Dago and shit, Party B-Dog. And he shot me a kite like, hey, I'm B-Dog with the woo woo woo. What you need over there, Party? You know what I mean? I'm like, it's cool. I'll just finish off this orientation. I'll see you at the yard. You know, I'm cool right now. I didn't do anything because I had a radio. The Mexican shot me a radio and shit. Was looking out. You know what I mean? The porter from that pod, the orientation. So, I told him what you told. That's how usually it works. You go to the fucking yard. Your homie's gonna know about it. They're gonna find out who you are. They're gonna check your paperwork. If you're clean and you're good, and you get to fucking be free in the yard, then you don't have to get stabbed. But if they know that you're a fucking PC or something, or your paperwork's bad, then you know how that goes. That goes without saying. You know what I mean? Anyways, so I hit the yard, and at this point, I'm already hearing the stories. I heard about the stories already because recently, a couple months ago, they had this big ass fucking riot over there that includes 400 prisoners. It was all over the news and shit like that. That fucking white boy Wes Watson was talking about it, but his story is all wrong and shit. It's just like, that's a whole different topic though. But how it really started is, according to the homies, according to everybody that was in there, it's the fucking black folk cut off the Asian dude, the Asian guy in the fucking line going to chow hall and disrespecting him. So the Asian guys felt disrespected, so they had to fucking bust a grape and fire on that nigga. And then it went off from there, and then the black dude accidentally punched or hit one of the essays, so they had no choice. The code. That's when it kicked off. That's how it all started. And it wasn't whatever they fucking talking about. You gotta do your research. You gotta really know people that's been there, that's actually been there and shit, like me. You know what I mean? Anyways, so a lot of people said when I was in Oklahoma, like, it used to be way more lovelier than this. It was way better. It was Disneyland. Cause before the riot, because now they got a little bit fucking more security, less dope, less phones and whatever. But it was still in there though. There was still a lot, and they're talking about this bullshit now. Oklahoma's bullshit now. But from my eyes, coming from a 180 level 4, it was fucking lovely, man. That shit was Disneyland. It was a trip because I came in there and fucking, as soon as they put me in the cell, I was tripping out on how big the cell was. Like, that's a fucking big ass cell, man. They could fit like 20 people in that, like, you know what I mean? It's big. I could break dance in that motherfucker. That's how big it is. And on top of that, they got cable channels. Man, in prison. That's I'm explaining. I'm trying to fucking, make you imagine how lovely and how Disneyland out of state Oklahoma prison was when I got there, from my eyes, from my point of view and shit. They had fucking X fucking box, and then they got those chips that that they get. You put it in a fucking Xbox. You can watch the whole Game of Thrones. You can fucking watch the whole Spartacus. Watch whatever the fuck you want to watch that you can't watch before. You're like, it's the whole different. And then this thing fucked me up. As soon as I got there, the police, right? They look like little kids and shit. And some of them are like, they don't have bulletproof. They don't have vests to wear like in California and shit. Like, you know, they all got vests for their security and shit. Over there, it's just like they're wearing this white shirt and you just poke a fucking pencil or anything in there and you just, you know, it's different. It's a whole different freaking world. We in Oklahoma, man. This is out of state. This is CCA, that private prison shit where they're making money out of our fucking bodies. You know, it's a whole different topic, but Oklahoma, right? Yeah, it was pretty much this Disneyland. In one, just one adjective, one, you know, the way you describe it in one word, it's Disneyland. And I'm happy actually, you know what I mean? I'm over there, I'm enjoying everything. I'm happy. I'm looking around, big ass yard, hella yards. You got like 5 yards. They got equipment, machines to work out. That's why motherfuckers over there big, because they got weights over there, in which you can't have in California, man. Only over there. It's a whole different world, man. They got weights over there. Anyways, I was doing my dog tizzle, just doing my time, minding my own business. But I'm Pinoy on mines though, you know how it is. Kicking it, chilling with all the homies. Everybody talks a good one and shit over there. Everybody's super gangstered out. I came from level 4, this and that. It's cool, whatever, man. Nobody cares because we on Oklahoma. We're just having fun over here, doing our time. Everybody trying to go home, man. Just do your time, mind your own business, trying to go home. Don't disrespect anybody and shit. Don't fucking do none of that.